Listen to the shoes, bro. Listen to the shoes. Oh, you have them on.
Hi, guys.
What's up? What's going on, guys? We are 90 days out. I repeat, we are 90 days out from our first pro card attempt, and that sucked. Welcome to the video. Quick Alphaland update. This door here, we're on the mezzanine of gym number 1, so where all the cardio is, like overlooking the gym. This door used to be over here, but we moved it over here, which seems kind of like a very small thing to do, but if we turn the camera around, so now what we have is our door and then the walkway. You have to have a walkway like legally, right? For a meet requirement. And now we have enough space to put turf. So we're doing a strip of turf all the way down the middle, and then we're going to flip the Stairmasters the opposite way, and we're doing a whole row of stairs all the way down to the very, very end. So it's gonna be like 14 or 15 treadmills up front, and then turf down the middle, 14, 15 Stairmasters in the back. That should be done in like 2 weeks or so. Yeah, filming's hard. You guys remember this guy? What the hell, bro? IFBB Pro. IFBB Pro. Mike. Do you hate when people call you Silent Mike?
No, I don't really care anymore. It's the Instagram name, you know?
What's up, bro? How are you, bro?
Dude.
Good.
Have you heard of this?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Today we have new split. I'm gonna go over it later in the video, but we have a shoulder and outer lat. We're trying to get that men's physique body, all right? So.
You know a bunch about to compete, right?
You looks like it. You look great, bro. Remember last time? You look amazing.
Thank you.
I didn't realize till last night, but Bart told me it was our 10-year gym anniversary. Both of our 10-year gym anniversary. 10-year anniversary, OG. We were talking last night.
Yeah.
It's crazy how like we've literally been.
We started Barbell Brigade in 2013, so 6 years after. But yeah, this year's 2023, which is 10 years of barbell, but what is that, 16
years of YouTube.
2011 was the first time I was like on YouTube, and then my own channel is probably like 13, 14, and then podcast 2012.
I'm 30, 35.
Yeah, 34, 35, like 2 months.
I'm like 34, 35, 36, you know?
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
35 in July.
I always
35
forget that you're only 30 years
I know.
old.
See, to me, I'm like, damn, I'm 30. But then I see, like, you guys are like way more, like, it seems more elevated, more
old.
Elevated. I
Old.
like
Elevated
that.
is good. That was a compliment. When was your first video then? You were what, 18?
2012. 19.
19.
Yeah, 19. But 10 years of gym, 10 years of gym.
Yeah.
You started the gym same year, and your gym started
2 years ago.
2 years. I think the gym is probably one of the hardest. People don't realize that one of the hardest business models to make successful without like a supplementing or a higher. You know, if Alphalete clothing wasn't a thing, like this gym would not be doing what it's doing at all.
What
right?
made you want to keep going after it failed the first time?
So after it failed the first time, I kind of took it as, all right, I'll just, make my private studio and film and work on the clothes and stuff. And that's what I tried for about a year and a half. And I was missing the community, I felt like. And the channel was really growing so much more from the first time, right? And at that point, there was a few 100,000 subscribers. Like, we were doing meetups, and it was just getting a lot bigger, it seemed.
Yeah.
And so we opened in 2016. We reopened. And since then, it's been, just this nice, steady incline.
One of my favorite things that happened today was, I think the last time I came, it might have been a year or two ago.
It was a year exactly.
A year exactly?
Exactly a year.
Oh, shit. And you were giving us a tour. And then I remember at some parts, you're like, man, I still don't know what to do with this area. Like, this place is really big. At this part, I don't know what to do with this area. But this time when you gave the tour, it was almost like we maxed out of this, I knocked this down and built this. Yeah. So it was crazy where it was like in 1 year, I've seen the growth. Because in 1 year, it was almost like Alphaland felt like the shirt that was slightly too big. Yeah. And now it's like it's bursting at the seams and I need more space.
And now we got plans for, past the gate.
You said the word community, and that's the only reason I reopened a gym. I didn't want to. I hate doing gyms. I hate
no
everything.
friends. I just got my gym friends.
Yeah. Well, like so many people need that and want that. And that's why they join gyms like this rather than your regular commercial gym, because they know the type of human that's going to come here. They'll find at least one thing in common with.
Bro, I always say, like, I'm trying to build the facility for people that I would have died for 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I would have, the 19-year-old, or like the 20-year-old Bart, what would he would have wanted, just like thrived in. Yeah. And that's what I want to try to build, right? Yeah. I'm proud of how far we've come. And ultimately, we're still, didn't even tell me they were coming. Yeah, no,
he's a busy guy, dude.
Yeah, I know how busy you are, dude.
But man, it's so good to just catch up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
we've talked about it a lot.
I remember us going to get beers, bro.
Yeah.
That was a fun night. And like, just the amount, like, you guys, Barbell would always host the crap out of me. And every time I would go to LA, and I would fucking be so appreciative.
Awesome,
and the
dude,
team, and like, and your team building skills is not like, I always looked up to that. Like, damn, Bart's got there's an organization, there's good people. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody I met from your team was like, but Dean, like everyone's just so good and like loyal to the brand, and so that was, you know, that's inspiring as fuck, you know. But man, that was fun, man. I'm happy you guys are here. We're gonna wrap this up. So this is gonna be a segment of the video. Stay tuned. Contractors would you know, be contracted with fun.
Feel the pressure to keep me away from you, and I don't know any better. So
What's up, guys? Good morning. We are 85 days out. I don't know if you can see this on my phone. I downloaded this app called Countdown, and yeah, put that to just constantly remind me. That's sooner than that's like coming up right now. That's not a lot of time. Wild, but things are changing. Body's changing. I have a lot to update you guys on because I haven't really filmed that much, and I'm kind of backlogged on the videos recently. So this video we're getting caught up. Okay, not just about summer shredding, not just about my physique and prep, but also I need to tell you guys something. I need to break something to y'all that is kind of it's a lot, right? Something's coming to an end, and we kind of failed at something. I'll go into detail in a bit, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Gosh, I feel like I've just been in a creative rut. Like I don't have a rhythm with filming. I don't really. I wish I had some advice for like how to make these filming days a little bit easier. It's been a decade you've been doing this already. Just you know why you're great, bro. Regardless, if you make a plan and have you don't have to make a movie like a whole script. You don't have to have, but you have to have just at least a topic for the video, and then if you can break that into like 3 just little bullet points and then segments of the video, you have purpose. You know, before we end it there, why don't we just ask Oz, who we have filming right now, see if he has anything to add. So
what's up, man? A couple of tips I have are every 60 seconds or so, change up the scene to keep the viewers engaged.
Tell the viewers to keep them engaged.
Hello. And then figure out how you're gonna get from point A to point B with transitions, cool transitions, to have a flow to the video.
Hell yeah. Even if you don't have somebody like Oz or anybody, Nabil, helping, like you guys just think of something yourself. You can be as simple as opening a cabinet, putting the camera in different spots, and kind of establishing like different breaks, right?
It's a classic.
That's a classic. And get your title before anything. So we're about to go do that right now.
Yep.
Okay, we're all gonna do that, and we'll be back with a plan so we don't waste any time and end up editing 4 hours of footage. What if we make this? I think we should do this video to have that as like the main thing. You know, I overestimated myself, right?
Bad news first, and then on a good note, knee sleeves and
Well, we look, knee sleeves and the wrist straps, and then a fit of the day. Living the life, no? I have to, this makes no sense. The layout of this room makes absolutely no sense. But I had to turn the couch around because she likes to watch me as I work. Bless you, bless you. When I was facing this way, she just wasn't having it. So, bless you. You wanna go outside? Normally she's like, this weird, she's not like just like running up. No? All right, little update for you guys. It's 85 days until show day. 85 days until my first attempt at going to get my pro card in Las Vegas. I've finally been home for like a chunk of time. My mornings have looked like been getting up not at 2 a.m., right? So that's a plus, not at 3 a.m. Sometimes, like maybe 2 or 3 days a week, setting the alarm for 4:15, but really like sleeping in and letting my body, like whenever I go to bed, it's kind of when I go to bed, and that has been dictating when I'm waking up, which is something that I didn't used to do. It used to be like, I have to dictate when I wake up, and I would sacrifice like my, just sleep and health and shit like that to accommodate. And now, ever since committing to these, the YouTube videos to prep and getting, being 20 weeks out and like tracking, like I've really put my body and myself first, which is it's been great. Taking Nala for a walk every single morning. I do it without my phone. That's why we're out here right now. And it just kind of like calms me, lets you think about the day without seeing all the chaos. It's crazy is that like a year ago, all the stuff happening now would have like had me in I'm just not gonna, I need to focus in on and like go hard in on work. But now it's like, there's a fire under my ass to, especially because I'm traveling a lot more and I'm not gonna be there, and my team has to, we have to get used to it, right? We have to build the structures and just like work with management, be a lot more clear and concise and decide quicker and faster and make decisions and not go back and forth and be sure like, I just communicate. It's weird, but like filming and everything, it's making me, in prep is making me a better CEO, which has been, it's been great the last like, since I've been back, you know, lots of chaos, but I fix a lot of it in fixing, and I can see I'm evolving, I feel I'm evolving. It's like a really cool kind of feeling. Hey man, Heidi's out of town. I'm actually not gonna see her till after I get back. It's like in 3 weeks, so that'd be like the longest time I haven't seen her in a bit. But yeah, we home with the boys, you know, and Nala. We have a good day ahead. It's a Friday, so I smell wings, bro. Just, oh damn. Something cool about this tee, guys, we're doing a little Discord giveaway with that tee right now, so you can go click the link in the description, subscribe to the Discord, and that's the only way you're gonna ever get an Alphaland tee without being at Alphaland, and there's only be a few, so yeah. All right. We're professionals.
I was walking.
We have another update, the sand volleyball. No, I haven't seen it. Right, let's go check it out. Let's go check out the sand volleyball. Wow, look at these volleyballs.
You're gonna have two type of volleyballs.
Different types?
Men, women. Women elevation is 11.4, men is 11. And delivery, we got sand coming in. 3 inches of pea gravel, which is this.
Pea gravel's this, right?
That's this.
Pea gravel.
We have fabric over it, and then you have sand on top of it. So when it rains, the water goes through the fabric, stops the sand from clogging the stone. Basically dissipated into the ground.
5 inches of white sand. That's
White sand.
White sand. It's like the Caymans right there.
Yep.
Pretty much at the beach. And is it like a step up to the sand volleyball thing?
I'm gonna do a step up to it. All right, what else?
What else? What else? Don't say what else. When he says what else, I'm you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Cool. All right, sounds good.
Taken care of.
Quick recap of that meeting. Here at Alphaland, we're always making changes, making upgrades, right? So here's what's next. 2 volleyball courts, okay? These cost right under $10,000 a piece to get made. So $20,000 investment, but I think long-term, this is 100% gonna draw more and just like make it that much more epic of a facility, which is really the ultimate goal. Addition number 2, okay? We're gonna take this fence, redo the layout of it, and actually create a 1/4 mile trail utilizing all of these beautiful trees that are here. All this, right? We're gonna go ahead and bring the fence line from right here. Essentially this line of trees right here, the fence is gonna be right in front of them. So we're gonna bring this way, and then we're gonna go literally, let's fly that drone up real quick, bam. We're gonna go from right here all the way down. Straight, pretty much all the way to that pole over there, the wooden pole, and then cut back that way. So this whole area is going to be a trail. We're going to be putting like lighting, you know, like down to up lighting, up to down lighting, kind of spaced throughout. It'll be a 1/4 mile. It'll wrap around the football field, and it's going to be nuts. So I want to do like, you know, there's like tight ropes that you have to balance on and stuff. And like, you know, seating, lunch areas, just kind of like build a and speakers to kind of keep some more peaceful music kind of going, a vibe. We're doing some bridges over some of the water areas, putting some pebbles. It's gonna be sick. Why? Because why not? That's why not. We got the space to do it. Is that going to be the permanent, you know, thing that ends up staying on this property forever in the space? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But I know right now that's what we're doing. So can't wait to see how this all turns out. We're about to go hit a chest and tricep workout. This is day 4 of my split. My current split is day 1, 2, 3. Chest, pretty much a push, pull, and a leg. Thursday's off. Friday, which is today, is gonna be a second time hitting the chest and try. And that's what we're gonna do. So screenshot the workout on the screen if you wanna try it. And now we're gonna go into the sickest edit you've seen all year with my man Oz. Here we go.
Leash and be astray. Tethered to this vile mental state. All the air that I could never taste. It's got me higher than the stars in space.
Got Kevin's birthday cake. We got ice cream too. I'm so nervous.
Are you filming? Why are you filming this?
I was just filming the room and then you happened to walk in.
Okay.
You don't want to be filmed?
It's not my favorite thing, but I'll deal with it. What do you need?
Would you like to introduce yourself? It's a wide angle.
You want to do it with me? You sure? My name's Kev. I'm the men's designer here at Alphalete, Canada. Yeah, that's really it.
Is that good, Sonny? What's your most favorite thing about Christian?
I don't know, Thanksgiving. Yeah. Takes care of us too.
Here, I'll cut it. Plastic fork. No, just kidding. I've never like done like the preparation for the cutting the slices. First time. There's a lot of pressure. To be honest, I didn't like it. I'm good. Mentally tough. Damn, real good.
You need a plate. Yeah, and we got queso and homemade chips ready. And what else do we have? Oh, quesadillas have been moving a lot.
Because what's today? I'm going to tell the camera what today is. It's the 5th of May.
Oh, today is Cinco de Mayo. Do you know what Cinco de Mayo is?
The 5th of May.
And I am back like I never left my heart. It's whole again, I got you to think again. I'm coming back like I never left, cause you breathe me back. You breathe me back. And I am back.
That's what these grain stars are, is just adding black in here.
Okay.
So I color coordinated this for you so you can see it easier.
To add black, because you mean my number 1 point for me to work on real quick. Let me just get that written. It is 6:52 p.m. and just finished up work. Friday feels good knowing the weekend's ahead. And yeah, I'm ready to go home. And tonight the games are on, so we're gonna go ahead and watch some playoffs. It's basketball, if you didn't know. And solid day, solid work day, I'll say. It's good to see new people like that have come into the team the last few months that are like, we're leveling up, man. We're leveling up. It's crazy like how we've been able to pull everything off like with such a little team, to be honest with you. And which just all that means though is like with strong people, imagine what we can fucking do, right? And it's coming, so sick. You guys about to eat some food from Mama G from Alpha Eats, a summer shredding menu, which has been fully updated and is now live at Alphaland with fully updated macros, new options. You gotta go check it out. Actually, I think I need to go upstairs and weigh it, but look, all the sweet potato. That's gonna last me for days. Pound of beef. I think it's might be 2 pounds of beef. So you can order for the summer shredding thing, you can now order beef or chicken, any of the proteins by the pound, and they're cooked fresh daily. So pretty sick. The croissant sandwich, the breakfast sandwich at Alpha Eats, this is the hidden gem. No one knows about this one. Favorite one. Favorite single thing from Alpha Eats is this. More than the quesadillas. Yeah, I said it. Amazing. Physique update. Tomorrow we are 12 weeks out from stepping on stage to get the pro card. It's crazy the difference of the lighting and how I look when I'm facing a window. The window's right here, the light's coming this way, versus when we come right here and like look like that. It's nuts. Look like twice as jacked. So always remember when you're seeing people online and stuff like that, it's all about the lighting. I'm gonna do the honest lighting here. So that's like the Instagram posting on the stories kind of lighting. Whatever you're checking with the coach and everything, I like to do both. I like to get kind of this side view, get a little bit in there. So here we are, started at 209, down to 193, 194. So the abs are kind of starting to take their shape. The body fat's just going away. The abs never change shape, it's just kind of slowly starting to get less and less here. That. And now I'm at the point, being 12 weeks out tomorrow, that I'm happy with how I'm starting to look. And now when I look in the mirror and I can actually like see, I can see what I'm trying to make move and change in my stomach, actually move and change, versus when I'm like 10, 15 pounds. It's kind of just like demotivating to, we all have bodies working, all these bodies, okay, that's a thing. But when we're looking at it, it's easier to see what looks good, what doesn't, when you start to see the shape. Gonna get straight to the point here. Summer Shredding, the SSC, the bodybuilding league that we started this year. We just had our first show in Tampa, and we were intended to have our next show in June in the UK, which would be our first time ever going overseas for Summer Shredding. And it pains me to say, but we have to cancel the show. We simply did not, there's no way around it. We simply did not have enough competitors sign up for the UK event. I could pinpoint it to a few things, but ultimately I put too much on my plate. I rushed the marketing for it. Right? It was just bad timing. There's so many different things, but I just want to say I'm sorry to the competitors that did sign up for the show. We already reached out, had Ashley reach out. We, of course, refunded everything. We apologize. We were still like 6 weeks out at the time. And we offered to comp a lot to get them to come for another show for the rest of the year. They're all sorted. Everyone's accepted it very, very well. It sucks, right? And I think it's important to kind of just me get on here and talk and say this, because it's extremely easy to look at everything and just assume we're just progressing and it's working and things are great and everything's just flourishing. But the truth is that's not always the case. And when you take an L, you have to be okay with admitting to it. We're back to the drawing board. Like we're just not ready to take this to Europe. So hopefully next year we can learn our lesson, do a lot more promotion way earlier. We can make it more clear what the winnings are, what the tier system is, how the league is structured. And the good news is we have over 225 competitors already signed up for our next show, which will be in Houston, Texas. We'll be hosting it at Alphaland, the Stafford Center, which is where we do the theater, but or the auditorium, the stage, but it's like 5 minutes down the road from Alphaland. Huge one in July. That one's gonna be massive. Then after that, we're going to Toronto. So we have a good amount of competitors signed up for Toronto. With all that said, as much as it sucks, we have to move on and it's exciting to move on because the next shows lined up are already so much bigger than what we've had in any previous year. July is packed. We have Toronto in August, and we have back to Houston for the final show on October 21st before the Summer Shredding Championship. The Summer Shredding Championship is the end-all be-all. That is where we pick our winners. That's where all of the different shows for the year, Tampa, Houston, Toronto, Houston, the top 3 of every single class will qualify to compete at the finale, right, at the championship. That show, we're giving out over $130,000 in cash. Sponsorship, contract negotiation opportunities with Ghost, Raw Nutrition, Bum Energy, we have 3D, we have Alphalete Athletics, we have Buff Bunny, we have Young LA, we have One Up Nutrition. There's so many amazing big time sponsors here that are seriously paving the way in the fitness industry. Have some really good opportunity lined up for you, and some sick summer shredding rings. We're making 2 rings a year, 1 for each one. But that's all I had to say, guys. The show schedule for the rest of the year is on the screen right now. So click the link in the description, go sign up, and I cannot wait to see y'all on stage. The competition is going to be tough. You can also find the previous winners for the Tampa show online on summershreddingevents.com. And on the Instagram, we have all the placings already posted, so you can scout out the competition for each show. Every single show we're gonna add to it, so we have the roster going into the championship. So it's gonna be wild. Can't wait to see y'all, and we'll see you in the next video.